Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully this lighting is okay. I'm actually filming a little bit later today, but anyways, just want to get right into this video. Today I want to talk about why self-identity is so important and having your own uniqueness and your own authenticity. What I've found when I lost myself and didn't really understand who I was as a person, what it is that I liked, what I enjoyed, and kind of just went with the motion of everything, kind of seeking validation outside of myself. When you don't have a sense of self, that is when you are lost. That is when you don't really know who you are. You're not feeling the best. You're not feeling very confident within yourself. You must have that sense of self. Bring the focus back to who you are, what it is you like, what it is that you enjoy, and start indulging and accepting your authenticity, who you are deep inside within yourself. And you're not you're not afraid to let that version of you shine. Because let me tell you, when you start allowing yourself to live in your own authenticity, that's when a lot of abundance comes your way. That's when things start to change for you, like your mindset, your energy, your vibration, your mood. You start to thrive in a higher vibration when you just start focusing on yourself and allowing everything to just come after that. And it's not much work, honestly. Once you start finding who you are, opportunities come to you. Your life is just feels a lot more fulfilling. You feel a lot happier because you're not trying to keep up with anybody or anything. You're not relying on trends to see what's next for, your outfit or your look or your style. It's solely what you want, and being okay and not caring about the judgment of others is what is going to allow you to fully thrive in this lifetime. And if you want to know ways that you can start relearning yourself, what changed for me was my move. When I moved across country, that was the biggest change that I've ever endured in my life, and it let me know that I'm capable of so much more. I say, if you can, and no, it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Try to move, get out of your comfort zone, because nothing good comes from comfort. It's stagnanticity. It's just repetition. It's the safe zone. But if you never allow yourself to really break past that and expand your world, expand your mind or your perspective, it's just going to be the same cycle if you stay in the exact situation that you're in right now, and if you don't try to change anything. And I know it's not easy, like not everybody can get up and move, but at the same time, everybody is capable of getting up and moving. The only thing that stops us from the life that we want, to where we want to be, the person we are and the person we want to become, is our mind. Our mind is the greatest tool, but we have to know how to use it. So if it's working against you, it's going to be hard for you to see that perspective that you can get up and do anything and change your life easily. But it isn't until you really allow yourself to get out of that comfort zone for when you're really going to see it. And now it's like, I've seen so many videos on social media where people just up and left their situation that they were currently in because they just didn't want to do it anymore. They were tired of it. They wanted to change. They finally took themselves seriously and they did it. And you kind of just realize that you are capable of a lot more than you might think you are. Like it's truly amazing how powerful we are. But you're not really going to understand that until you start to do things to prove yourself wrong, Like, I say wrong sometimes, but then I say prove yourself right, that you can do it. So prove yourself right, because you can do it. You can become the person you want to become. You can live the life that you want to become. But it's sacrifice, and it's not necessarily like, it's sacrifices as I keep like cutting myself off, which is gonna cause for a lot of editing later. But when I say sacrifice, I mean keeping the promises to yourself, sacrificing your comfort. That's a good one. Sacrificing your comfort in order to get to the next level, to expand your world, to expand your view, to expand your perspective, to change, to really change who you are. It's going to take that type of sacrifice to give up your comfort in order to become who it is that you want to become. But it isn't until you start really learning what it is that you want in this lifetime and not listening to what other people may want you to do, not listening to what society wants you to do. It's what you want to do. So if in the back of your mind you want to be a creative artist or something, go be that and watch yourself flourish in that. And you can make whatever you want to make out of that. We're here to create. We are creators. We are the creators of our reality. So what we think about ourselves, how we feel about the world is like a mirror. That's what we're putting out into the world. So that's what we're receiving. So if we have a negative outlook on life, there's probably a lot of negative things that may happen to you throughout your lifetime. And I'm not saying life is perfect, because even when you're thinking positively and you're happy, things still happen to you. But it's all about how you go about it and what you do about it that really makes the difference between two people. Because a lot of people will let that defeat them. They won't overcome it. But if they start overcoming the obstacles that life throws at them head on and not stalling and not beating around the bush and just handling things as it comes, to move forward, to move past them. But if you're negative and you don't really handle your business like you should be, then all of these blockages are just going to keep like stacking up on top of each other, and then you're going to basically dig that hole for yourself so deep and hard to get out of. You have to start taking control of your life if you want things to change. You can't keep letting life pass you by. You can't be spending all these hours in the bed, in your home, and not really getting or putting yourself out there in order to be able to meet somebody and be able to get an opportunity. You never know what happens when you walk outside that door. You don't. Every day is a gift. You know, there's so many surprises within it, good ones, bad ones, sad ones, whatever. But it's all about how we choose to maneuver through these obstacles and these blockages that really are going to make a difference within ourselves, within our life, within our environments, the people around us. And just being authentic and really listening to yourself and nobody else is what is going to propel your growth. What is going to really make you stronger, make you more confident. You have to have a sense of self. You have to know who you are, be confident with who you are, love who you are. Because it starts from within. You have to start from within in order for the world around you to change, for things to get better, for things to start looking your way. If you don't have that, then it's going to be very hard for you to get that life that you want or to become the person that you want. Don't rely on trends. Don't look at what everybody else is doing. Don't do something because somebody else is doing it. It all ties in together to the same thing, but just do what you want to do. Dress how you want to dress. Do the career that you want to do, not what's popular. Not even what's making the most money, because a lot of people go after the money and then in the end they're not happy. Whereas you have somebody who's running a coffee shop that just may be very passionate about different coffees or lattes or whatever, and they have a more abundant life than maybe somebody who's a doctor or somebody who's in a high-paying career field. Because maybe that's not what they wanted to do, but that's what their family wants them to do because of that very reason. But happiness means more than money. It's happiness, finding what it is that you love to do, how to make money off of this, how to become better at this. That is what's going to make you flourish. That is what's going to make you happy, is when you're doing all things that you love to do and when you are creating. So whatever you like to do, if you like to draw, draw. If you like cars, get into car stuff. No matter what it is, go to a car meet. But I really had to relearn myself and what it is that I like. I like cars. I like nature. I like reading. I liked so many things that I neglected for a very long time when I lost myself, that when I really started to indulge back into these passions, that's when I started to see a difference in myself. I'm happier. My skin is glowing. I'm more vibrant. Life is great. And just so many opportunities. Not being fearful of taking chances, of changing up my routine, implementing something different, doing something completely different. Just being a risk taker it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And I would prefer this life than when I was back in Maryland and I felt so stagnant. I felt like I was trapped. I felt suffocated. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't have a sense of self. I just was lost. And it wasn't until I really changed up my environment and took myself seriously and started to really love and change the things that I did and did not like about myself, and just sitting down with myself and saying like things have to change in order for things to get better. If I want this and my habits are like this or my mindset's like this, I'm never going to get there. But if I start to change and start to see things from another perspective and a different approach, that is really when my life changed. And everybody asked me, you know, what do you do? Like you're doing so wonderful. You're doing amazing. How are you doing it? And it's the same thing I share in my YouTube channels. You have to work on your mental health. You have to work on yourself. You have to work on getting out of your comfort zone. There's a lot that you have to do, but it's so worth it. It's a journey, and just view it as a journey. Don't look for instant gratification, because that's something that I would seek. And that instant gratification is not going to bring you any type of fulfillment long term. So just be patient with yourself. Be graceful with yourself. You're learning, you're evolving, you're changing. But just handle the things that you know need to be handled, and don't stall anymore. Don't neglect yourself anymore. Just keep pouring into yourself and watch how your world changes. Okay? That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. Bye guys. Mwah.